everyone, today we are going to be making a pasta salad. I love pasta salad because you can combine all the 5 food groups into one dish and you can get so many amazing nutrients. So today we will be using a whole grain pasta, but you can use whatever you have in your pantry. I just like whole grains because they're full of fiber, energy, and B vitamins.
Taking a closer look at the nutrition facts label, you'll see that there are 8 servings of pasta in this box and 1 serving is 2 ounces. In 2 ounces of pasta, there are 180 calories, 7 grams of fiber, and 8 grams of protein. Below that, you can see a breakdown of vitamins and minerals that are in the pasta. On the right side, you can see the daily value percentage, which tells us how much of each vitamin and mineral you need in one day that you can get from a serving of this pasta. The ingredients list is on the bottom, and the only ingredient in this pasta is whole grain durum wheat. You can read the ingredients list to find out if the food product contains whole grains, or you can search for the Whole Grain Council stamp. The gold and brown image near the bottom, which I have magnified, shows examples of different ones you might find when looking at a food package.
On the other side of the box, there are directions about how to cook the pasta. I'll be showing you guys how to do some measurements today, whether that's with liquid ingredients like water or the dry ingredients like pasta. Like I said before, there are 8 servings in this container. Today I will be using half the box and making 4 servings. When you're making pasta, you'll need a few different things. I like to use a big pot like this, a pasta scooper, pasta utensil. I have 2 liquid measuring cups and also some dry measuring cups here on the side. And today we'll be using a scale. And this is because the serving size for this pasta is listed in ounces. So ounces are a weight. Sometimes you'll get a serving size that's listed in cups, and sometimes you'll get a serving size listed in ounces. Back to the side of the box, the directions say to bring 4 to 6 quarts of water to a boil. Remember, this is if you're making a whole box of pasta, but since I'm making about half of the box of pasta, I only need 2 to 3 quarts of water. A lot of times we see liquids measured in cups, and sometimes we measure them in quarts if we're using a large amount of liquid. So there are 4 cups in 1 quart. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, this quart measuring cup is now full after pouring 4 cups of water into it. To double check, you always want to make sure you put your measuring cup down on a level surface. And then to make sure you're at the right height, you get down at eye level to make sure you have the right amount of liquid in your measuring cup. I did 2 quarts and then I did half a quart. Half a quart is how many cups? It's 2 cups. So if I had 2 quarts and then half of a quart, how many cups is that? I used 10 cups of water, and that fills up about half of this pot. And now I'm going to show you how to measure the weight of your pasta.
My food scale measures both grams and ounces. We want ounces, and ounces are marked on the inside of the circle. So we're looking at the numbers that go around the inside of the circle. I scooped out pasta with a measuring cup into the scale and weighed out 4 ounces at a time, since my scale could only hold that much. I just set the measured pasta into a bowl until I had 8 ounces for 4 servings measured out. If you don't have a food scale, you can also just divide what's in the box in half.
All we have left to do now is follow the directions on the box to cook our pasta. Make sure you ask your parents or your guardians before you start cooking with the stovetop, because it can get really hot, and if you don't use it properly, it can be dangerous. As long as you have supervision and you've made sure to ask that it's okay to use, you should be great to go.
Bring your pot to the stovetop and turn the burner on high to bring your water to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, you can add your pre-measured pasta to the pot and set a timer for the amount of time listed on the box. I set a timer for 9 minutes and I stirred the pasta occasionally. Be careful if you're the one in charge of stirring the pasta, because the steam that it lets off can be pretty hot. You can take turns stirring the pasta every 2 to 3 minutes with a sibling or an adult. Once your timer goes off, you can scoop out a noodle and try it to make sure that you like the texture. If it's not soft enough, let it keep cooking for a couple more minutes. If it is soft enough, have an adult take the pot to the sink to drain it through a colander. Make sure to pour the water away from you rather than toward you so you don't splatter or pour hot water on yourself. I rinsed my pasta with cold water to help it cool before putting it in the refrigerator. Once my pasta drained for a little bit, I just added it to a container with a lid and made sure that there was a little bit of space left for what's to come next. Stay tuned!